Hey.
Yeah, you come and give me a kiss.
Better make it fast, or else I'm gonna get hit.
kissed.
Can't you see?
Feel the music pumping hard like I wish you would. Now push it.
Yeah.
Push it good.
Hey, they don't even know it. We got that. Segment 2, we just got that. We just got that.
That's it.
That was on camera. Nice. Hey, check this out. Now, I'm going to teach y'all something just real quick about class of 93. All right? We kind of grew up as the third class. We was the class. Yeah, that's the truth.
You talking about the top 1% here?
I ain't talking about this yet.
Oh,
I'm just telling you the truth. I gotta tell the people the truth.
Okay.
We was the third class. We got in trouble for shaking things in the cafeteria, and we got in trouble for that. Hey, we tore up the school sometimes, but every once in a while, you're gonna have some good classmates that kind of come through, change everything.
Yeah.
They ain't just gonna come in and follow along and try to be the same type of thug. Nope. What they did is they changed the game up. And now a bunch of us, class of 93, are really changed. Even though, we're gonna have our issues. I'm not saying you ain't gonna have problems, okay? Especially y'all youngsters out there at these schools. Yeah, you're gonna have some problems. But on this show, we teaching you how to get up. You can't just sit there. You can't just think that we just bad, we can't do nothing. No, you gotta do something. Now, I'm about to introduce you to 3 ladies, women that really helped our class. Now, they were like I know you seen our president. I don't call him our president. Technically, I call this lady right here our president, Shadina. She got beat. She don't play around. We get it all. We do everything. She do it the right way. She gonna make sure it's done. She might not want to do it, but she still does it. And then she got her sidekick, Sharifa. And then they make sure that they do it. And yes, valedictorian, salutatorian. And then you had another one right here.
Matter of fact, hey, hold on. Ain't this the superintendent's cabinet right here?
Oh, that's it.
Superintendent's cabinet right here?
This is it.
Huh?
Is
this the straight A club
I'm
or
talking
what?
about straight A club.
Can we come?
Let's appreciate that.
Am I wrong?
That's important.
That's all we are.
And what question number 1 is,
okay,
especially for all of them, but for the president, Shadina first.
Yes.
The first question is really, okay, Shadina, you grew up with all these thugs. You grew up. I mean, we like it. We cool.
I knew everybody was thugs.
We was thugs. I mean, you got half the 92 class that went your class. I'm one of them. Just a piece.
What's the question?
Here's the question.
What's the question?
How in the world did you not get caught up and then say, I'm just going to fail, I'm going to struggle? How did you, because not everybody can just get up and do it.
Well, first of all,
Go.
I never saw you guys as thugs.
Never.
Because we grew up together. And so I knew you before you thought you was a thug.
There you
We
go.
was all together. And so for me, it was not that at all. But I'm very competitive. My support system at home. But at the end of the day, we're all people. And we love each other as a class. And so for me, it was like I need to succeed to be an example, in my personal goal. But other than that, I mean, it was like we was all together. I didn't see it separately.
See, that's that president mode. That's that. She got it. But y'all also showed a bunch of us that there was more to it than high school? Because y'all always kind of wanted college.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And then y'all really portrayed that. And it kind of seeped into a bunch of us who didn't care nothing about college. My question to this girl right here, Sharifa, is how did you stay so focused on knowing you was going to go to college and finishing college? It's different between going.
Okay.
But going and finishing and making sure that you stay positive the whole time.
Okay, great questions. And I credit that to my family, my background. My parents both went to HBCU, so I attended one as well. Spelman College, the #1 HBCU in the nation, and had to say that.
It's gonna be a problem. You'll find out in a little bit.
Golden lines for life.
But for me, it was instilled in me at a very early age that education was important. And then, like Shardina said, with the competition that we all felt, like to just be positive and to be, on task with our grades and all of that, it was super easy for me to follow in those footsteps as well.
Yeah.
And we raised each other up too.
Yes.
We was competitive, but we all were like friendly with it too.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Now, there are some times, Jabbo, where, and I always go to you because you that kid that comes in 10th grade.
Yeah.
And you don't really know these.
Yeah.
You don't really know these ladies like that.
Right.
But you coming from, but something seeps into you.
Yeah.
How did you deal with that?
I'm gonna be real. It was the fineness. See, look at her. Y'all see it? It was the beauty.
The beauty.
Do you hear me?
Yeah. We ain't talking about that.
So I'm gonna let you know. So when you got beautiful women that portray good values,
I like that.
education. And when I came into the school, everybody was I came from Spencer. And Spencer, nobody was really talking about the next step to college. You know what I'm saying? But when I came to Millwood, there was it was just like, you supposed to go to college.
Right.
It's not that way at every school. But because you ladies were so nice looking, you know what I'm saying? That was what drives a brother to get himself together. You see what I'm saying? That's what make us get ourselves together. And, and it makes you, and not only were you guys beautiful, but you were educated and you handle business. Y'all got things done.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we had talked about on the last segment about legacy.
Yeah.
And we talked about men. Can you tell us about the women, the legacy of the women? I seen Shirley Bobo. I see Shirley Bobo in that yearbook.
Make that your last one, because I like it where you about to go.
I'm gonna forget it.
Don't forget. Say
Okay.
because I want to get her right quick. And then
That'll be the ending. That's fine. That's fine.
Now, okay, so Violet.
Yes.
We knew you were smart. We knew very intelligent. A lot of us already knew that. Now, my question to you is though, because you went to helping kids pretty nice in programs. And I remember that you were, you did things with the what's that place called? Urban League. You see, you got involved with stuff like that, like early. Now, but my question is, it could have been easy to not even, because it wasn't a lot of money in working with kids, But how in the world did you go from bachelor's? This is important, y'all. Not just bachelor's, but the master's.
Why not?
Most people just stop. And then you said, at just a few years ago, I'm going to go and get my doctorate. And then finish. How in the world did you make that happen?
Dr. Vi.
Kurt, this is your mic right now.
Okay.
These kids,
I got you.
we got an audience
You just talk.
full of people trying
just
to get
talk.
off the seat. And they want to figure out, how do I do it? And where do I get the money Girl, you got to tell us what's happening with that.
I think first of all, I want to point out that even though we're all doing well, we all have a background. So, like for me, my background wasn't perfect, but I decided in my mind what I wanted to accomplish, and I surrounded myself with people like Shredina and Sharifa who were positive. They pushed me. They helped me like with that drive in high school. But beyond that, just like keeping the goal in mind, like whatever adversity you face, just like stay on the course. That's once you decide in your mind that that's what you want to accomplish, you have to be intentional. You have to plan for it. You have to surround yourself with people, and you have to work hard for it. And I mean every single day. You have to be committed to it. That has to be like you have to create a space for yourself to achieve. So if that means studying 7 days a week, then that's what you do so that you can accomplish your goal. And I didn't know how I was going to pay for school, and I'm going to be paying for a while. But you,
Come on, Biden. Come on, Biden.
Whatever you have in your mind that you want to do, don't let anyone, any circumstance, keep you from doing that.
All right, good deal. And
Go to that.
20 words or less. Can you explain the legacy of the Millwood legacy of the females the females that you guys, the shoulders that you stand on? Yes. As far as women.
Because from the men, we
Because I know you ladies are y'all historically adept when it comes to, even if it's not inside of Millwood, it could be somebody who inspired you outside of Millwood. So just let us know, dig down deep and say, you know what, this is the legacy, and make it as just real as possible.
And I can go first. For me, it's a compilation of every woman that we came across at Millwood and beyond.
Okay.
It was Clara Looper,
Okay.
Miss Miles, my first grade teacher, Miss Owens, my fourth grade teacher, the principal,
Peggy Kennedy.
Yes.
Our elementary principal, Miss Vivian Miller.
Yes.
I mean, our counselors, they poured
Miss
into
Shirley
us.
Bobo, Miss Thomas,
Miss McCann,
Yes.
Miss Bobo,
Yes.
all of these is black excellence.
Miss Spears,
Yes.
Coach Spears, we cannot leave her out.
Yes.
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 That's it.
Yeah.
And I know I'm over my 20 words.
No, you good.
But at the end of the day, black excellence is its finest.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay.
They were an example. They were an exemplar, actually.
Yeah.
This is what it's supposed to look like. This is what you should do so that you can achieve.
They fully
Absolutely.
paved the way for us. And I want to add that my grandmother, Dr. Cavanna Clark, had her PhD in the 30s.
Yes.
And so she instilled in me that education was important. She
Come
was a
from
professor
education.
at Langston,
Yes.
an English professor. And so she always instilled education as paramount to get ahead in life.
Yes.
So that was important for me as a
And-
legacy and a background.
And the reason I asked that question is because a lot of people don't understand how African Americans were so entrenched in the educational system. And a lot of times, historically, when they integrated the schools, a lot of the good teachers were taken away. But somehow, Millwood was able to continue to keep that in that community, and it was such a beautiful thing. So we thank you, ladies, for your history. We thank you, ladies, for your beauty and your acumen, and we appreciate you, ladies, for giving us your time.
Thank you. We're
right.
Pepper tonight.
Yeah.
We're going to push you one more time. We're going to push you one more time.
We'll be right back for a different segment. You'll see it. We'll holler.